Alright, hello everyone. Going to be resetting my bag here a little bit, and I'm going to put on Big Topper. Now there's a couple ways that I can handle Big Topper using this app. First, I'm going to switch to a Win 3 ball, the Kingmaker. Secondly, the option that I have is I can go down to this 8th option and I can just go directly to it by finding it in here, which is Big Topper 5. There it is. Alternatively, if I want to actually swap it out in bag and avoid having to find that, I could just go to the app, leave the bag, go back to Wind Assist, and I'm still in game. So that's going to be my other alternative way to do the club switch, and as you can see now it will effectively be my driver. But now, since I'm only doing this for one hole, you can always, if you're just going to be using for something for one hole anyway, you just kind of use this toggle and go down to your full bag inventory right here as well. So just another kind of useful feature that should help you. Now what I've been doing for this hole is kind of just a slight over adjustment. So you'll see me use the plus 10% slider. And aside from that, we're going to find our wind. 3.6-ish rings. So what you'll see that I'll do is I'll kind of just align 3.6 rings into the middle of the fairway there, just to create kind of maximum tolerance of error. And other than that, I'll just try to size it up and see how much into overpower that I'm going to need to go. Now, one of the things that I've been doing with my spin is about 2 left and no curl. But you can see that I'm going to need to go slightly into power, but not very much. And here you can see I got my perfect ball, and that it hits this fairway very centered and just rolls out into the center of this last fairway. So this is going to give you a very good, reasonable eagle pitch to be able to make for this shot. Now, I've been having some problems with this pitch because it's a little glitchy. So I'm going to show you kind of a trick that I've adopted to making it that much easier. I've had a very glitchy guide. I didn't realize, but in my pro video that I did, it was a glitchy guide that made my shot miss. So I did miss it originally. Now I know why. Because once I actually got and started doing some more rounds, I saw that the landing zone was very, very touchy. So what I've been doing is I've been side spinning it around the glitchy, spot on the green. And I wasn't doing that yesterday. So the way that you're going to ensure that you can make this, if you want to equip it with the Endbringer club here, next thing you'll want to do is you'll just want to kind of figure out how far you are distance-wise. It looks like, here's right around quarter club or so. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do this kind of side spin technique. Now what this is also going to do, so you can actually see it right there. That's the glitchy spot right happening. So what I've been doing is just kind of spinning it around there and also getting it to where, all points that I rotate the guide are just kind of still placing the ball in the hole. So when you do this and then you adjust, I'm basically adjusting 2 rings, but what it does is it allows all those 2 rings, all points that the ball could land in between there, to still be aligned with the cup. So other than that, the only thing you'll have to do is put the ball very centered into the circle. You need to avoid the overpower, stuff like that could arise, because that's the only thing that's going to potentially cause you problems. But you can see that trick that I used with the wind, no matter how many rings I go, it was still pointing the ball guide into the cup. So it's just kind of a nice, useful guide there, as it eliminates the wind angle issue that you could run into, underplaying the wind. So even if the wind overplays, the ball guide still points into the hole. So just kind of a neat little trick, something to think about. So in that case, you didn't even see me adjust rings because I knew it wasn't going to matter. You know, rings didn't come into the equation. Whether it played 0 rings or 4 rings, it didn't matter. All those points were pointed into the cup still. So good luck. Hopefully you guys like that big topper approach there. It's going to give you a very good chance to get that hole. And good luck with your approach to that hole and getting that eagle. And catch you guys for hole 7 coming up.